Hello, welcome to episode 6 of Something Something. I am Kevin.
And I am Dan.
Here's Dan. He's got a bit of a cold.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm still getting over
It's
it.
flagging a little
so
bit.
My voice sounds a bit funny.
It's
due
coughing,
to that, really.
Spluttering, then it's going to be him.
Yes, it's cold central.
This is hopefully our first episode to be on iTunes.
Yeah, so if you're listening on iTunes, this is the latest episode on iTunes.
So we are going to put all the previous ones on there as well, aren't we?
If you want to listen to the previous ones, you'll get
Go
the idea.
listen to them. They're fun. They're good.
Yeah, I've got a couple of favourite episodes, but I shouldn't really. They're all the same.
Yeah, we enjoy them equally, but I know what you mean. There's ones we prefer more.
Yeah, I like them all.
It seems to be when we just wing it and just talk about it.
We're carrying on with this.
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves.
Get
world.
liking it. So, what's been happening? I haven't seen you quite well.
Yeah, no, I've been having a cold. Yeah, so I had Easter weekend, ate too much chocolate, and I feel fat. And how many eggs have I eaten? I must have had about 5 eggs.
I've had none.
Really?
I've had no Easter eggs.
You've had no chocolate?
I've had no chocolate.
What?
Yeah, that's probably been the first.
It's Easter.
I know. I get it's Easter, but I'm not a chocolate lover. I'm just not.
One egg then.
Well, I've got one egg in the cupboard. I will probably have it at some point.
Eat it. I have to get rid of all the eggs. I'm not having any more eggs. As soon as I get back on the exercise.
That's the problem. If I have one, I'm going to want another one, and they're so cheap in the supermarkets.
Oh yeah, after Easter, that's it. They're like 50p.
Yeah.
And like before Easter, they're like £2.
This is what I mean. But this is what I don't get. They say that we have Easter holidays is chocolate related. Why didn't they have one which is like savoury related, like to do with sausage rolls or something, or pies or pasties? This is what I want.
Egg.
I want not a pie egg. I want a pie weekend where we indulge in savoury foods. Because that's what I prefer the most. I prefer sausage roll. If you came to me right now, if you said, right, do you want an Easter egg or sausage roll? I would be biting a sausage roll out of your hand right now.
Oh, I don't mind both. I'm a savoury or sweet man.
It's a true one.
Yeah, well,
gun to your head. Gun to your head. You're going to choose.
Goodbye, I'm having chocolate.
Yeah, see, mine would be, you have to be savoury.
Well, I like chocolate and sweet things more than I like.
But did you do anything? What would you get up to?
No, nothing. I've been ill and I've been eating eggs. Saw some family, as you do over Easter.
You do that.
And I hope everyone out there had a lovely Easter as well.
Yes, hope
continuing with life.
Now back to shitty work and life and
life and now to entertain the world via the podcast.
Via the pod world for your ears, and if your
treat
ears only.
your ears.
Yeah, treat your ears. That is our new tagline.
Treat your ears to some delicious.
That is going to be our tweet for this podcast. Treat your ears. Give us a listen.
Loud.
I've said, yeah.
So we're going to get into it. Let's
go.
Well,
news. What's cracking?
What's cracking, Jacket? Well, you found one a minute ago, so I'll let you start.
Did I?
Yeah, you found that one. What was it? The KFC bucket thing.
Oh, it was just
on Reddit.
It was on Reddit. Basically,
it's just sounding quite funny.
This family were driving home back to their house, I'm guessing after a night out, and they happened to find a giant 7-foot KFC bucket in their garden.
I'd be like, I want all the chicken in there.
But that's the thing, you would think, I'd be like, well, what the hell? But then I think, wait a minute, if it's filled with chicken, then I'm going to love it. But apparently this was empty.
Oh.
There was nothing in it.
So how did it get there in the first place?
No one knows.
Oh, it was just there.
Yeah, she thought she was hallucinating. She thought she was on drugs.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I was like, hello.
Just a giant KFC bucket.
There's a big KFC bucket in my garden.
There's no reason why it's there. There's been no notice. No one's told her what's going on. Everyone's confused. Everyone's like, what the hell's going on? Is this like aliens? Is this like... Because they would really drop a bucket of KFC. This could be another planet. Like, they could...
What?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not, but go with me on this one. So,
okay.
Think of, like, if it was aliens.
Yeah.
Think if everything in their world is slightly bigger than our world.
They want KFC.
They go to a KFC takeaway. Like, everything is like, I don't know, 7 times the size of us.
Like Jack and the Beans?
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. But it's like giants, like giant aliens. They just help themselves to a KFC and they've littered.
They've littered come all the way down. Oh, I'll go for KFC.
It's come all the way down to this poor lady's garden. So.
Launch it out through the clouds and it's landing in the guy's garden.
Yeah. So I think they've called the police. They're going to try and sort out what's going to happen. But yeah,
good luck with that.
That was the one thing I saw that was mildly interesting on Reddit.
Yeah, there's not really much going around in the world in strange stuff. Okay. I did see a crawl thing in the What the F section. It was a whale, a picture of a whale, and its back was sliced up
Oh.
It was like scars on this whale from a boat propeller, a giant boat propeller. It was like a massive whale. It had these big scars in its back.
What?
I was like, oh. But it survived, but it's got massive gashes in its back.
Was it an accident, or...?
I guess it was just floating underneath it, and the boat was just smashing it up without realising it.
How big was the boat?
The boat went over it, and it was getting caught underneath.
It must have been quite
Poor
a big
thing.
boat.
Going on just from that anyway, I just read about YouTube.
They're
to launch a paid-for subscription service for users who don't want to basically see the adverts at the start.
Okay.
You know, where you skip. Or some of them last 30 seconds though.
Some of them last a minute. Sometimes you get 2 or 3 as well.
Sorry.
This isn't just YouTube though. This is quite a few. I've got Sky Go, and when you watch, if you want to catch up on a show on there, you have to sit through like 3 or 4 adverts to get to what you want. Even in games, like 3 games we download and play. Like, you know, there's an advert when you play the movie.
Yeah, you see, I don't care. I'll just let the advert go through. I'll press the skip button.
Yeah.
Because some technology websites are speculating the monthly fee will be around £10 a month. 10 quid!
Would you really pay that?
No, YouTube.
For the sake of
I'll just watch the
adverts
and just carry on with
I mean, personally, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, so...
We're on YouTube.
Well, I don't watch ourselves, but...
No, we'll listen to it. Yeah, the podcast's on there.
This is what I mean.
I don't care. I watch other people's videos and I just get through it.
Yeah, I do. You don't get a lot, but I wouldn't pay £10. That for me, I don't use it enough to warrant to pay that just to skip adverts. You know, so that to me doesn't bother me too much. They can do that if they want. People will do it. They know people will do it, but it's been a long time coming. I'm quite surprised they went down that route. Ever since they went down the advertising route, it was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
and they're going to do it.
In other news, I know you don't rate this that much.
Other news?
Yeah,
what other news is there?
The Grand National.
This
weekend. Horses! And some of them might die. Bless them. So they get petitions and things to stop it, but it's just the betting, isn't it?
Not a fan of horses.
No, I'm not a major fan of horse racing. But you've got to have a little cheeky bet.
Do you bet?
On the Grand National. Everyone's got to bet on the Grand National.
I don't bet on the Grand National.
Why not?
I just don't, man. I just don't really...
The Grand National...
Not a fan of it.
No, I'm not a fan. You just bet. I just look at the horses' names and think, that sounds good. So I've already done that.
You pick the best sounding name.
Yeah.
Well, if I was to do it, I'd probably pick the funniest name, but... Yeah,
some of them have got ridiculous
I'm more interested about the Masters this weekend.
Do they get called that, I think, like in their stables? Oi! First Sergeant, or hello, Rainbow Dash, or whatever your name is, Rainbow Game, whatever it was.
Rainbow Game.
Come on!
Didn't we do this quite a while ago at work? We had a sweepstakes.
Oh yeah, they always do it at work.
Yeah. I think I came second and won a tenner. Yes.
Yeah, well see, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
There's always a chance for someone to win.
Don't mind to do it. But no, the golf is this weekend, the Masters.
And also...
That's what I want to watch.
The Masters.
The Masters.
I hate golf.
Yeah, you don't like golf, do you?
If I go golf... I'll be like, I'm bored. I might as well go for a walk around the park.
But what about crazy golf?
Crazy golf's fun, yeah, that's alright. That's just partying everywhere.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going to go around a golf course and just get, I'll just get bored. I end up wrapping it around a tree. I get so angry and impatient. I like fast-paced sports like us, badminton.
Badminton, boom, yes. You do like a bit of batters, a bit of squash every now and then as well.
Yeah, and last weekend, just recently... If you like science, like I do.
I do like science.
The Hadron Collider was turned back on.
Oh.
After 2 years out of service.
Oh.
And they're looking for the dark matter sort of element, particle.
How did it get on last time?
It found the Higgs boson particle.
That.
Yeah.
And what have they done with that?
I don't know. It's just to prove that...
Well, this is what I mean.
It exists, and they're looking into parallel
universes. Didn't they say that when they turned it on last time, the world could have turned inside out?
Like black holes. Like, it could generate a huge black hole that would suck the Earth in, but that's just ridiculous.
So that was never going to happen?
No, but they've turned it on again. Nothing's happened. They're looking for new particles. It's breakthroughs in science and parallel universes and the theory of the multiverse and all that. I'm not going to go into that stuff because that would just take me a good 10 to 20 minutes.
Quite a few episodes
of chatting.
Just talking and we go,
where we come from in life and why we're here. Well, I don't know.
I don't care.
But I'm here to make a podcast today. So.
We're here to rock your world today.
We're
putting this world for podcasting.
So...
News.
That was
science.
Pretty much new science, a little bit
strange.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of news this time. No. So sorry about the lack of news.
Yeah, next week I'll be
to be fair, I haven't actually researched much this week.
No, I come up with that this week. I was like, yeah, there it is. How drunk am I?
Offered nothing in the way of news.
Nothing strange though, really.
No. We need to go back to strange news.
Yeah, so I like the strange stuff. There's only one random strange thing in Sky News. That was a boa constrictor gave the police the slip. Pun word there.
That's not even strange news.
No,
that's just stupid.
A constrictor escaped the police in whatever town it was in California, probably, or San Diego, where it was in America, and
is that the story?
Yeah, that is.
Someone wrote.
Boa constrictor gives the police the slip.
Someone wrote a story about us.
2 weeks ago, police on the Gold Coast. The large snake on the footpath of Surfer's Paradise. Maybe it's gone in the sea for a surf.
Why would you even want to bother trying to trap a boa constrictor? Do you know what these can do to you?
Yeah, well, they're trained pros.
They constrict you.
Yeah, but what if it was...
The name is...
You've got to protect the public, you know?
Well...
Anyway, yeah.
Brave
next
men.
week we'll have some more.
We'll have better news next week.
Better news instead of that boring stuff. Thanks Reddit and Sky News for bringing us rubbish this week.
Kind of my fault. I didn't research much.
No,
I've been very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy.
Yeah. Going into...
What's next? Classics.
The classics.
Classics. We need a little theme song for this bit.
I like classics.
Classic game of the week.
And... Classic film of the week as well. Classic game and classic film of the week.
Yeah.
What is your...
Mine?
We'll go for film first.
Film?
Yeah. What's yours?
Classic film of the week for me this week is Die Hard.
The best.
The best.
The other ones just doesn't... They're okay, good, but they don't cut it for me. The first one's still...
The first one, and it is a Christmas film.
Yeah, there's an argument about this.
There is an argument. People say...
Is it a Christmas film or is it not?
For me, if it's got a Christmas tree in, and it's got Santa's hat in, and it's got Christmas songs in, it's a Christmas film. The base...
It was around Christmas anyway.
It was set at Christmas, and the base plot of this film, regardless of the terrorists getting involved, was him going to spend Christmas with his wife and to sort out their issues with the children. That was going to be the film originally. The terrorists just happened to come in the middle of that and stop that. So for me,
I can agree with that.
Yeah, Christmas film, awesome film. It paved the way for action films to come, and it's probably still one of the best action films there is.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely up there.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of Die Hard 2 too much, but I did love Die Hard 3 with Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
I thought that was very good. The sequels, however, haven't been very good. Die Hard 4 and the last one, Live Free or Die Hard, whatever it was called. That was by far the worst Die Hard.
Free,
it was like a 12.
Whatever it was,
Doesn't say Yippee-ki-yay, mother effer.
Yeah, you got the taglines, didn't you?
It's like that's what makes the
told you cold.
It just cough me. It's what makes the films what they are. So yeah, really great film. I've got it on Blu-ray. It's awesome. That's my classic film. Blu-ray makes everything better.
It does a little bit.
And blue.
Blue discs, sort of.
Yeah.
Mine is Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
With the late Bob Hoskins.
Yes. Great Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, brilliant. I love him. He's a great actor. Shame he's gone now, you know. But Roger Rabbit as one of my top films.
I think if I've seen that or not. I must have seen it.
You've got to see Roger Rabbit. Like, you know, with a
is that the one where Terminator shows up? Not Terminator, but the T-1000 thing from Terminator shows up?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure he does.
T-1000 doesn't show up in Roger Rabbit?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Are you thinking of something else?
He just walks by in the background. Or is that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in?
You're thinking of the...
Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero, I think.
Is he in that one?
Schwarzenegger is in Last Action Hero, but Bob Hoskins is not in that.
But I'm pretty sure... Isn't that based on the films, though? Isn't it based on, like, films?
No.
A film?
I'm going to have to look into this now.
Yeah, I've
watched Roger Rabbit quite a lot of time. I don't remember T-1000 being in it.
He pops up in one of the films. I don't know what one it is, but we're going to have to look into it.
And also...
We do this all the time. We just never know.
Yeah, he's back. I was like, I'm pretty sure that Roger Rabbit...
We're probably both completely wrong, but you're right. But yeah, great.
Someone tweet us the answer.
Yeah. Last time.
Or some, yeah.
Help us.
Someone talk
We
to
need
us.
help. We don't research. But yeah, great film.
Roger Rabbit is brilliant.
From what I remember.
And if you haven't watched it, I'm going to lend you it.
If you still need to lend me the other one.
The Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Yeah. I will lend you it. Just remind me.
I will. I'll text you.
The classics. They are classics.
So that's classics film. They're in the history books. We need a list. We need to put a list up about films on social media so people can see.
Definitely.
Because otherwise we're going to forget what ones we chose previously.
Yeah, I will forget. I'm a forgetful person.
Well, if we want to keep this going for a long time, then we're going to
yeah, classics. I love classics. Retro classics. We've got to keep on it.
And games.
Not all about the new stuff. You've got to review the old stuff.
Old stuff.
Game forward. For you this week?
Classic game of the week for me is Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
The PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Great game. It was the first Final Fantasy game I've played at the time. I know that reaction. It was the first I played. At first, it took a while to get into it. For me, it's one of them games that's got a lot of cutscenes. Yeah. And it's very, very slow story. And the gameplay is similar to that of Pokemon, where that's another classic game in itself. But where you're happily walking along, just going to go to the shops and battle.
Yeah, it's like instant random battles, which is like the key Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah, and then it goes into a battle which you have to win, and it's turn based, so it's quite slow. It is like one player do that. So for me, that's great. But then I did love number 12 because they did the same, but they gave us on-screen battles as well, where you saw the characters you were fighting, and you could do multiple moves at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know this.
But yeah, Final Fantasy X. There's a HD remake which I still need to buy on the PS3.
Yeah,
and play that again.
I stopped playing after 10-2
because that wasn't very good.
No, I didn't mind.
I didn't rate 10-2.
7, 8, 9 was pretty crap. 10 was good. 10-2 was not great.
7.
But 7 and 8 are my favourites.
So I've not played them.
What?
I told you. Final Fantasy X was the first one I played.
Yeah, but I said, and you were like, yeah, that's the first one I played. I thought you...
No, that is the first one I played in the Final Fantasy series. No.
Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
7, I know, is like the...
Oh my Lord,
Maradona.
Kevin, you haven't lived.
No.
Have you seen Final Fantasy Advent Children film?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Advent Children, the follow-on from the game.
What game?
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, it is.
It's based on that. And it's brilliant. I've got it on DVD and Blu-ray. You have to play Final Fantasy 7 though to get the film.
Didn't they re-release that? Can I get that?
Yeah, on Blu-ray.
No, the game. Can I get the game? On this network. Sony.
I believe it's on there. PS3 network. Yeah, I think it's on there. Have a look. Definitely get it. It's not expensive.
No, but it is on. Have you seen it on eBay and Amazon?
Yeah, they're ridiculous price because they're original.
The original game
PS1
is like 70, 80 quid, which is crazy.
There's no really latest game out this week for PS4 and the next-gen consoles.
No,
people still on the Bloodborne stuff, which I'm not impressed with.
You don't like it?
No,
I really want to play it.
Try it. I mean, it's alright, but it just looks a bit OTT.
I nearly bought the other day. I actually went into a game store and I was looking at latest releases and that was on there, but I saw Shadow of Mordor for the PS3 though. And I thought, could get it, but it's 50 quid, it's PS3, it's not going to be as good as the PS4 version.
You need the PS4.
You need the PS4 version.
Hurry up and buy one.
Yeah, nothing's
I say this nearly every week.
You do, I know. And nothing's still grabbing me though. Nothing's still really good. I think the hook's going to be Uncharted 4, but that's going to be next year.
Yeah. Or this year, Star Wars Battlefront.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did forget about it. And that is it's going to entice you to buy one.
I keep forgetting about
I got an email from PlayStation actually.
Did you?
This afternoon.
What did they say?
They said, would I like to try a beta version if I sign up quick enough for PlayStation Now?
And did you?
And I have registered my details and hopefully they'll get back to me for me to test it and trial it and I'll give you a full review.
How does that happen? Do they send you a link where you can download it? Or
I assume so, yeah. They wanted my online PSN ID.
Right.
So I assume that they just send you something to that and make sure you link it to your PlayStation ID.
Yeah. Then
you can download it from their network.
Ah.
And as soon as I get a chance to go on that, I'll definitely review it for everyone out there.
Yeah.
It looks that I assume they're only going to have a limited amount of games on there at first.
From what I've read, it does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds
especially not necessarily just for PS3 games, but for classic games as well.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, well, there you go. That'd be a good time to play it.
I like all of that stuff. The ideas around that.
I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to getting one. I will get one eventually, but you can still see my PS3 sitting there. I still play the PS3. Still playing FIFA 14.
It's good. That's right. I'm not disputing.
I'm still playing games that I had never played at the time. Next on my list is Fallout 3. So
did I say my classic game?
You did.
Did I?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm still talking about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, no, I said Final Fantasy 7 was out there.
Go, what's your one? No, you said, if you said Final Fantasy.
No, I didn't.
No.
You were going on about Final Fantasy 10. I was telling you about Final Fantasy 7.
What is it?
This time, it is going to be... I'm sorry, it's obviously going to be one of the greatest games ever.
Is it?
But everyone's played it.
Yeah?
But it's still up there. It's still a classic game.
What is it?
Sonic 3. Mixed.
Sonic 3?
Or Sonic Knuckles.
Oh, you mean the one where you put the cartridge in?
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles.
And you could be Knuckles.
But I like Sonic 3 anyway.
What was Sonic 3?
Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive.
I'm trying to picture.
There's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and then there's Sonic and Knuckles. And Sonic and Knuckles, you could link Sonic 2 and 3. So I think you could put 1 in it, but it didn't do much.
It's been a long time since I played Sonic 3. I forgot what you can do in that one.
It's very similar to the second one, but Knuckles does make an appearance in it.
Is Knuckles an enemy?
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic 3 is more... is that the one where Tails flies you in? You can sort of do like co-op, two-player?
You could always do two-player from Sonic 2. But, yeah, Sonic 3... It's a classic.
Tails flies you in, and you got that was
he does
really
that
hard.
Sonic, it was hard, quite hard.
I don't think I've ever completed.
Sonic and Knuckles, I completed that. I've got the Chaos Emeralds, I've got the Hyper Emeralds, because in Sonic and Knuckles you can turn into Hypersonic. Did you know about this?
No.
You didn't know about Hypersonic?
No.
Hyper Tails and Hyper Knuckles. But you can get Super... Well, it wasn't Hyper Tails, I think it might have just been Super Tails, because you can go Super in the first place. But Sonic had Super Sonic and Hypersonic. And when you were Hypersonic, you had like the Super Emerald.
I think now you mentioned it, I'm picturing Sonic 3, and isn't there an episode where basically everything just is on fire and you have to run through it, like everything's been burned down?
Yes!
That's number 4, isn't it?
That might be round 1 actually.
And there's underwater sections as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
And they were the hardest bits.
Yeah, because you can ding ding, you die and you can get up and stuff. Love it. But yeah, that's my classic for the week.
I think that's on my Mega Drive game. I'll have to play again.
Yeah, it is. Get on it. You're saying Mega Drive Classics on PS3.
Yeah, and you can save Sonic on that. You can save on the original. You can save it.
That's a brilliant game.
Yeah, so classic game.
I will always love that game. Moving on to cinema stuff. I've
seen quite a few films this week. I've seen 3.
Okay, so quickly touching on 3. What ones have you watched?
So the first one. I will ask you. Don't laugh at the first one. The first one was Cinderella.
What? I just slammed down my water. Cinderella.
Yeah,
is it like an action type of thing?
No,
like they did with Snow White and the Huntsman.
That was good though.
It was alright, I didn't mind.
Yeah, basically Cinderella is... and I did watch this with my girlfriend. I didn't go on my own to watch it. It's basically a retelling of the classic...
As a film?
As a film, yeah. Oh. They changed quite a lot. Not a lot, but it's just a retelling of it. And I surprisingly, someone enjoyed it, but... you know the stories. There's no...
Alright, a quick rating on that from you anyway.
I'll give it a 6.
6? That's alright. 6.
Just because there's a good cameo from a British comedian, which I found funny. So, say no more. Second film was John Wick.
John
Wick, which is Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch this.
As John Wick. The film is... I actually saw an unlimited preview, which is basically I'm a member of the cinema.
Yeah.
So I get
unlimited films. Yeah, and you get previews.
I pay so much a month and I get unlimited films.
Which most of the UK has.
Yeah, pretty much, because it makes sense. It's like £16 a month.
Yeah.
Whereas
kids, right?
Yeah, whereas a normal cinema ticket is now like £10. So coughing fit.
Yeah, it's
£10 to go now, so it just makes sense to get this card, even if you go twice a month. You've made the money back. But for unlimited customers, if you join for a year, you get previews of films which come out like 5 days before. And so some of them are pretty good. This was one of them. So on Tuesday we went, me and my friend Matt. And cinema was packed, and the film is so good. It is awesome.
Oh mate, I'm jealous.
It is like.
Don't tell me too much.
I'm not going to say too much
because I want to watch it now.
It's going to spoil it for you as everyone else. But when you think of Keanu Reeves, what do you think of?
Martial arts.
Yeah, but what films do you think of?
Matrix and The Man of Tai Chi, which I still need to watch, and Johnny Mnemonic. Have you remember that one?
I do remember that one. But can you think of any in the last 5 years he's done?
What's that one? Did he do a Japanese type of one?
He did. 47 Ronin.
Thank you.
But again, you struggle to think about it. So he hasn't done a lot of films. Like a lot of films that have been
recent regular.
Regular and good as well. Because 47 Ronin was dog shit.
Yeah, it wasn't brilliant.
It wasn't great. So for this, it's so great to see him back in form, actual form, kicking ass. It's so good. I've never seen so many headshots in a film. I'm talking point blank headshots, like boom, like when he kills people. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. No, just go and watch it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will want to watch this.
Yeah, it was out in America a lot before us. So they've had it quite a while.
Shock.
And I know, as it always happens, but they have loved it to the point where a sequel's already been greenlit as well.
Yes.
But I don't always like sequels because they're for the
wrong. Yeah, but I like the Matrix Reloaded, so
I don't.
Well, you've got a taste. I just really rate that film.
10.
Really?
10.
Really?
Yeah.
That is high.
I want to see it again.
That's the first 10 I think you've rated.
It's out tomorrow. I'm going to go watch it.
All of our podcasts so far, you've given the first 10.
It's one. Yeah, it's so worth it. I'm going to watch it again just because I can.
And the last one you watched?
Just because it's free. The last one was about 2 hours ago, and that was Fast and Furious 7. So good as well. It's so another really good.
I have seen them all. I just need to watch 6 and 7.
You have seen them all.
I need to watch 6 and 7.
Yeah, and you probably agree as well. The weakest film in the franchise is Fast and Furious, the number 4. Technically,
talking about the Japanese one.
No, that's Tokyo Drift.
I didn't mind that.
That was good. But in terms of storyline, that was one of the most recent ones. That was the last one in terms of storyline up until Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah.
So this carries on from that because of what happened in number 6. With,
see.
But when the characters are getting killed. All the films have been very good, but the one where they just called it Fast and Furious, where Michelle Rodriguez's character died. Hyphen died. That wasn't the best one, but Fast 5 is brilliant when The Rock joined it as well.
Yeah, The Rock's brilliant.
Fast 6 is good, and it had the cameo with Jason Statham at the end, and now he's in this one. So good. Action. Right. It's obviously over the top.
I want to watch
but this is why we watch in Fast and Furious, because it's no longer about the racing, it's about over the top action.
Yeah, it's like from racing to like what you said earlier.
Heists and
gunfighting.
It's just so good. Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. Again, I'd probably give that out of 10. I'd probably give it. I'm not going to enjoy it more than John Wick, but in terms of the Fast and Furious franchise, and obviously as Paul Walker's last Fast and Furious, sadly he passed away last year. They really gave him a fitting tribute.
Yeah, he was a great actor.
Really, really good. The films are his life, really, because he's mostly what he's known for.
Yeah, that is basically. If I think of anything else, that is what I think of him. Yeah, mostly doing.
He is Fast and Furious, so great. And I'd give it 8 out of 10.
8.
Yes.
Yeah,
quite a lot of films I've seen. That's the thing. The first time I've
seen 3.
Anything
that is upcoming that looks interesting.
Avengers.
Obviously.
Do you know I've already got my ticket booked?
We've already touched on this. Have you?
My ticket's booked.
IMAX
3D.
For the day it comes out.
Well, actually, technically, tell a lie. It comes out.
I'm not going to see it for like 2 weeks after it's released.
I'm going to be reviewing it on the podcast.
Don't you dare. No, I'm not spoiling it. I just want to rate it straight up.
I'm not going to say anything about that because that could be spoilerific. Yeah. Anything you say about Avengers.
Most people could be watching that.
It's actually out the midnight before, at midnight. But who wants to watch it? Actually, no, I would for that. I said I wouldn't, but I would.
I would watch it for that.
I'd go and watch a midnight film for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd want them to do. I want them to do Avengers, Captain America: Winter Soldier, and Avengers 2. And I know they are doing that, but it's on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
quite annoying. But last time
CBA with that.
I watched Captain America and Captain America 2, so they're going to do that again. But yeah, I can't wait for that.
Cool, man.
That's going to be so good. I don't know what else is out. We saw a trailer for Jurassic World.
Yeah,
I know. I was quite excited for it, but now I'm just like, really?
Skeptical until it comes out now.
Yeah, I'm not going to be rushing to see that one. And I'll be sort of seeing the trailer for Spectre.
Oh yeah, I told you. I told you to watch it, didn't I? I mentioned that last time.
I finally have seen it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
right. Looks good. Looks good. Very good.
I love Bond anyway, so...
Bond's good. Skyfall for me is...
I will be watching it.
Skyfall!
It's
Skyfall!
Skyfall!
But yes, that's pretty much... that's it. That's film.
Quickly...
That's film done.
Go into Anything Goes. This is our last section, which we always do on every podcast.
Go.
Anything goes. We might go slightly over half hour here, but who cares?
Go.
You know, like, you go to an ice cream van, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't been for a long time.
Well, if you do...
It's been winter, hello.
Yeah, well, whenever you do. Recently. Like, the old school flake, yeah? You get the ice cream in the cream.
Flake?
Yeah, it's called a 99 flake, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not 99p anymore. It's like a £1.50 flake.
That should be illegal.
I'm like... It's not called 99 flake anymore, so Cadbury's need to change that. Or whoever invented 99 flake.
Is it Cadbury's? Because all they do is stick a flake in it.
Yeah, alright, okay. Well, 99 flake ice cream men. Ding, moan that child, mind you in a minute.
Yeah.
With this 99 flake.
What's going on?
And if you do ask for a 99 flake, it's really on the smallest cone ever now. It used to be a big beast of a cone.
You used to have your ice cream dripping down your hand.
Yeah.
Taking it back to the house.
Now it's like little...
Now it barely feels the width of it.
Oh, dear.
But I've not had a cone in a long time.
Well, when you look...
You maybe want a cone.
Ask for a 99, because they're not 99.
I can't just go there with 99p anymore.
Well, you could, but you'll get a rubbish one. And also, just like a little tiny mini rant about...
Mini rant. You love your rants, don't you?
I like a little rant.
You're a rant man.
So that's a little rant of mine.
You're a rant man.
My Anything Goes section is like more of a rant, isn't it, really? But it's Anything Goes, whatever. I might talk about sex next week. No, I won't really. No, I won't ever talk about that. Maybe. What was it? Yeah. So blokes, yeah, you all go into the toilets at work or whatever. I know some blokes... Men, if you don't know what blokes are, if you're American and stuff.
Blokes are.
Come out the toilet without washing their hands. I will go into the cubicles, finish my business. I will always wash my hands. Even if I'm taking a wee or a piss or whatever, I'll wash my hands and dry them. But some people, have
you witnessed this?
Yes.
Have you witnessed this firsthand?
Firsthand.
People not washing their hands?
At work, most of the time it's at work.
Oh, work as well.
So they'll walk out the cubicle, just walk out. Or they'll walk out, use a bit of water. No.
It doesn't kill bacteria.
You need soap on those.
You need warm soap.
I don't care if you've only been touching your old boy. You need to get out and wash your hands properly. But that's just one of my pet hates. Yeah. That's one bit OCD.
That's your rant section done.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah. It's gone so quick.
It has. We just rambled.
Episode 6 done.
As usual.
iTunes, we are in the world of iTunes. Hopefully, we're going to do that now, aren't we?
So we'll see you. Thank you for listening if you're listening on iTunes. And please catch up with the other episodes. Yeah. And next week we'll have even more stuff for you.
We're going to have better news next week.
We didn't touch that. That's disappointing.
We are sorry for the lack of news.
But everything else.
But let us know what you prefer. Do you prefer us to talk about films more, or do you want us to do
games? Yeah,
games?
What would you like?
We don't mind. You tell us.
Yeah. In our Anything Goes section as well. More questions from you.
Yeah, less rants from Dan.
Less rants from me. Yeah, because I'm just. Yeah.
Because he's going to find something. If you don't give us anything, he's going to keep ranting. So.
Yeah, rant. Or
ranting away.
Anyway, I'll ask you questions. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Thanks for listening. Episode 6 is done.
As follow us on Twitter. At the something pod, capital T, capital S, capital P.
Every time, remember the capitals because
it is important. Specific.
And what's your name?
My individual one is at danman5k. If you want to follow me,
and mine is Cyril Kevbo. And we've got Instagram.
We've got Instagram now, which is the something pod as well. Yeah. Same as our Twitter handle. Please follow that.
Selfie.
We do random
podcast selfies,
and we'll be when we go to live shows and stuff.
Which we will soon.
Yeah, the Comic Con, which we'll touch on next time.
Yeah, that's going to be like so many pictures.
Yeah, so many pictures and videos.
Yeah.
And what else? podsomethingcast@gmail.com is our email address.
Yes.
Thanks
We're
very
done.
much.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.
See you guys. Bye.